right, through every other article.
If you turn around, I think we should.
Please talk loud, we can't hear up here on the balcony. Private duty is supposed to conduct that own business. A&A business, that's right.
Madam Chairman, does this mean that they have to attend the private duty section meeting, or does it mean that they attend the registry committee meeting?
Ms. Bates, did you want to? Does it mean that the advisory committee must attend the section meeting? Is that your question?
That's my question.
Section meeting or just the registry meeting?
The advisory committee is in the capacity of helping the registry committee. That is the purpose of it, and that's the reason why it is made up of hospital people and a doctor. And if they need anyone to be screened, that is the work of the committee. They're only supposed to help, and it's always supposed to be, but they've had one or two little words in there that said they could only meet when the committee asked them to meet. But they can meet anytime they want to meet, but they do not meet with the nurses, or they do not take, they're just discussing problems, and they are to help the registry committee.
Madam Chairman, maybe some of the members do not understand that the registry is the business of this assembly, not just the private use.
But who pays for it?
You pay for service.
Madam
You
Chair, we
pay
don't
for service, and that's what you people do. You pay for service.
Madam Chairman, there's a principle of right and wrong involved in this motion. And I believe there's not a person here that would not wish to see both sides of the question. It has come out, but it's come out in an indirect form. I think we should point that out. In the first place, the operation of the registry, as was stated by someone in the rear, that this operation of the registry is the business of the 5th District Georgia State Nurses Association. And therefore, it is a responsibility of every member here. Up until the present time, the private duty nurses have borne the cost of this registry. Now, I won't say, and I've been giving some real thought to this thing. It's not that I want to be arbitrary about it, but I do want to be fair about it. And it's not right for these private duty nurses to have to pay for my professional responsibility. And that's what they're doing when they have to pay for the operation of the registry. And yet, with this advisory committee, which has been proposed, and it has not been stated, the section has not been read, the members do not know what's contained in this motion, except what those that might have changes in their hands from off of me. But it is not right to have the private duty nurses to pay for the total cost of the professional responsibility of every nurse in this room. It's not right. And if we're going...
Madam Chairman, could we ask for clarification on what she means?
when they are sent to a hospital, that hospital has the prerogative to say that nurse cannot come. She is supposed to be in professionally good standing. She is supposed to be morally in good standing. And I feel that we are all wanting to elevate the profession. And I believe that if anybody is trying, private duty is. At the nurses professional registry committee meeting, do you know that Joe Preston has the right to attend every meeting? She is there and can come and ask any question. If anything is not right, she has the right to call it to the attention of the professional board of the district.
Question?
A question been called, the second. We have no discussion, Elizabeth, I think you have some, or did you were second?
Question.
Those in favor of ending debate on this proposed change, please stand. Ending debate. We're not voting on the change. Ending debate. Woody, does it look like 2/3 to you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, be seated. Those that want to talk further, discuss further, please stand. Then we're ready to vote on the proposed change. Article 15 of the bylaws. You understand the question? All those in favor of Article 15, please stand. Proposed changes in Article 15, please stand. Listen. Would you start?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's 10 over here? 10. You're 10. I'm 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Next,
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 56, 57, 59, 60, 61, 62, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75.
affirmative vote. Those opposed, please stand. The count is 75 for, 19 against. Proposed Article 15 is carried. I believe that's 2/3.
Madam Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I'd like to, I move that the Finance Committee be requested to study the finances of the registry and consider incorporating at our
nature, I wonder if there are any reports that you'd like to give at this time, while we're waiting for the motion to be written, in the interest of time. I think we've heard from all the, I hope you see the suggestions for the ballot listed here. Ms. Rosencrans, would you like to say something? We have a motion, yes, this is the president's motion, is there a second? We have a motion before the House that we adjourn. Those in favor, please stand. Please start here and those who are not ready to adjourn, would you please stand? The motion to adjourn, Ms. Rosencrans made it, and did you second it, Catherine? Pope. 84 and affirmative votes and 24 negative votes. You are adjourned.
This concludes the recording of the meeting of the 5th District Georgia State Nurses Association held on March the 11th, 1965, St. Joseph's Infirmary Auditorium. The bylaws were adopted, voting article by article.